What's up everyone, it's your boy Jojo Bonsai and I'm back with some more. And today we're gonna do repot and style this ficus microcarpa. First, look at the pot. I'm gonna put it in this new pot. I know it's a big pot for bonsai, but I'm using this old plastic crappy one. So I decided to was time to repot it, put in a new better pot, with better draining and stuff. Because this one he has draining holes down the sides. He doesn't have draining holes below, so it's kind of not good looking. Because even though it's still a big hole and stuff, but let's recapitulate how this ficus was. This was when I got it. It was from the class, and a few months later, it got a little bit of growth, a little bit of here and there. So I decided to cut and focus on the 2 weeks, two branches that are the biggest ones, So look at that. It has grown a lot. So I widened it a bit, and now we are back in the class. So let me talk about a little bit of this ficus. This ficus was a part of another ficus that I got it, and it was a cutting. I think that's the right translation for it, and from someone else in my class that they didn't want anymore because his ficus had like 2 feet. I would say like 2 branches, 2 roots. So I got this part of the root and replanted in that pot and let it grow for a couple times. So once it grown, I'm changing the substrate because that was the old substrate he was using on it. So it's probably very old. So I'm changing. That's why I also changed the pot, because I'm changing the substrate, because she was in a very old substrate that had probably been there for like maybe 2 years or more. So I decided to put in a new pot with a new substrate, which was good, and make it up for the same purpose. Put it in a big pot and let it grow for maybe a year, 2 years now, and let it grow, like let it get big. Let it go concentrate and thicken the drugs so it get taper, because taper is basically everything here. And later on this video is gonna style. Right now I'm putting more substrate. This substrate is composed by bricks, I can say Brazilian bricks, a little bit of like shredded. The bricks are shredded in machine, so they get smaller bits like the size of a akadama. And also I'm using termite house, because it holds a lot of humidity and it's really good, because here where I live is really hot. So if I put some substrate that just big and let's say water evaporate and doesn't hold humidity, it's not gonna be good for me, because I have a lot of wind here and the temperature is always hot. It's like 25, 26, 28 on the hotter days, 30, 31. So it's very, very hot. It's good for ficus because these basically they are I would say indoor bonsai, and they don't get a lot of sunlight. So that's why you need to be a little bit of but they get a lot of wind, and the wind dries them. So it's good to put a little bit of humidity on them, which good. Now I'm using the hashi here to downsize the air pockets in the roots, because you need the air pockets a little bit for it to hold oxygen, for it to hold fertilizers and organic matter and the good stuff, for the plant to grow and thicken. And they need to access over there, because they go and envelop the roots around the bricks, because the bricks is the one that holds. They are very porous, so they hold a lot of everything, a little bit of everything that's good to the plant. Now downsize the air pockets here and there. So, and also the downsizing of the air pocket is also good, because if it holds a lot of water, the roots are gonna get rot, because it's wet all the time, and that's not good. So this is her in the new pot. And what we're gonna do, my teacher oriented me to what you guys think about the new pot, by the way. Really good, right? I don't know if it matches, because you need to have like a triad on the plant, that the pot matches the color of the bark and the leaves, something like this. And I don't think this green red stuff is sounding something good or something. I have no idea. All right, but it's okay for now, for the time being. Which is very good. Let me wire it up, let it stay stick in the spot, because we don't want it get blown by the wind or something like that, which is not recommendable. Okay, let me wire it up. Okay, after wiring up this up, just look at this baby. I put it a little bit of more substrate on top, so it gets looking good. Now let's move on to styling. The teacher decided that we are gonna stick with this right branch over there, that's kind of spiral, and we're gonna cut like in diagonal, something like this stuff, and keep the tree like that. So we're gonna chop it here and leave just that branch to grow and to thicken and to go stronger. And let's start off taking off this branch here, and then I'm gonna take the other one slowly, do it slowly. There's no need to do it rushing or anything like that, because in bonsai we always take time. There is never a need to rush. We need the plant to recover well and to grow well. So we get the ball cutter here and starting nibbing off a little bit here and there, just cutting the surface that's really thick, because this ficus is really thick. And let me get the other one here. Look at that. We're gonna start chipping off like that. It's gonna go all the way to this size here. Let me clip it up. I'm gonna keep clipping here, because this downsizing of this branch, we need her to focus all its energy on the right side and let it thicken that branch, because I need it to grow very thick. Because right now we have basically no taper. We have like a small trunk where it is very large, very thickened, and we have a small twig branch that's a little bit spiral, has a little bit of movement, but it's not thick enough, So we need it for it to grow. We basically are obliged to let it grow. We get the diagonal here, try to cut a little bit. Go with the smaller ball cutter, because it's getting smaller than the needed chips and dips. And finally, we're gonna go with, I got these brand new stuff from Bonsai Premier. Thanks to that guy, they were amazing. Took like maybe a long time to arrive. Oh, this is really good too. You do the scrubbing with the metal brush, so it adds some texture to the dead wood. You see, look at that. And then we go with the healing cream. So the healing cream here is basically to not let any fungus or bacteria enter in the tree. It's just basically for it. Otherwise you wouldn't need this, because the plant, they heal themselves by themselves. But this is to help her thrive better in an ambient like that. And I got inspiration from this guy, Professor Carlos Leite. He's a Brazilian guy. He's a bonsai too. He had like this cherry tree, and where he cut it, and he needed narrow it very down, did a huge cutting, and left two branches, one going up and another going sideways. And look at his tree now. Look how it grown. Maybe I don't know how many time has passed over it, but look at how it grown. And then how the branch was going up really thickened. Look at that, how much it thickened. That's what we want to achieve. We want that little branch over there to thicken as maximum as it can, basically. This was Jojo Bonsai, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope I see you guys in the next one. And please don't forget, make sure to subscribe. Help your boy. Help your guy. let me grow, and see you guys next one. Bye bye.